broads in Atlanta.
Hey guys, how it going? This is Yara Spark. We're back here in Elite Dangerous. I happened to do a little bit of researching, and from another YouTuber, Obsidian Ent, happened to point this out on a forum on his recent video. And we are at the 4th generation ship found, the Odyssey, however you want to say it. I really don't care. And as we've been doing, we will go around, examine the ship, and find the terminal beacons, read them, and go over what the fuck happened to it, because that's what we do. So, onwards to what we were doing. Also, this generation ship seems to have a lot more activity for people, which my reason for that would probably be is because it's a lot easier to get and find. Basically, you just have to go to the second star in this system and find the first planet, and it's orbiting it. Looting me. I will show you guys where to find it. I did not show you on the last one. The reason why is because it's actually pretty hard, but kind of not hard. But yeah, find the second star in this system, which is Ross 859, second planet or second star, first planet of that second star 1. So yeah, it's orbiting in between these two planets. Not too hard to find. It should pop up as soon as you get close on your nav panel. Apparently got someone else examining them. I also happen to follow this guy here by accident, so hopefully he will not be too much of a problem. That last generation ship, guys, was definitely something to worry about. I'm very curious if any of these other ships are going to have this problem. Which, humanity has a very weird way of doing things, which could be a problem. But it seems like these all are having their own problems, which kind of seems very meh. I would figure some of them would have the same problem, like maintenance problems. But hey, what do I know? Oh crap. Oh, this is on its own special little pillar. Interesting. This ship is similar to the last one, but has a lot more stuff sticking off of it, like pods and greenery. I guess you want to call them sanctuaries, maybe things to make the ship inhabitable. I don't know how many is on this ship. It looks like 5, just like the last one and the first one. We need 3 and we need 5 of the terminal beacons, or ship up log links, which I'm still kind of curious why these ship log links are separated throughout the ships, and why not just one. But I guess the navigation of the ship is fun. I will say this is probably my favorite generation ship design. Of course, out of all the ship generations so far, it has that giant ass satellite at the tip of it, which seems to be giving off some kind of beacon or some kind of noise that I'm not sure still on. Like the last one is not here. It is. Crashed into it. We're on a good track today, guys. Okay, well, 4, 2, 1, 5. I need 3. Where is... I get this one? You know what I'm wondering, guys? Elon Musk did this. I already scanned this one? Okay, we got them all. I'm going to step back and listen to the logs while we examine the ship and also look at it while the video is going. Or logs. I feel like this one has its special purpose because it's the way it's designed. It seems like it has a more different role than the others. Also, it seems like we're stuck in the gravity of the planet a little bit, so it's moving. So am I. I could be wrong on that. We are sandwiched between two binary high metal content planets. You're gonna see the dolphin or orca, whatever that is, examining the ship, so don't worry.
Order! Order! I will have order in the house! It is decided then. The mission is changed. We, the elected council of the Odysseus, decree that all members of the crew remain on board, and all resources for the ill-conceived planetary colonization mission are to be reallocated to enable the Odysseus to sustain us. Order! Order! Any and all attempts to leave the ship, question the council, or otherwise reinstate the previous mission parameters is to be considered a capital offense. For the greater good.
I don't usually interrupt these logs, but so far this seems to be already going downhill pretty fast. And if I had to guess, some kind of order that fucked up.
Why would we leave the safety of our ship for the unknown of an alien world? We have everything we need here. No one goes without. We have sustainable food, water, medical supplies, and power sources for all on board. This is our Eden, not some dust ball hurtling through the vacuum of space. It makes no sense to leave. Besides, we have no idea what we would find on these worlds. If we'd survive, if we'd be able to find food or water, there could be anything out there. The ship's council makes the law, and they were right all those years ago. That's why we elected them after all. The Odysseus is our home, and this is where we stay. For the greater good.
It's been years since we've dealt with something like this, and to be honest, I'm not sure we can cope anymore. Sickness has taken hold. We detected it too late. By the time we knew what it was, half the ship was infected. Rings A and C are no-go areas, even for medical staff. Council orders. So many areas are quarantined off now. We're cut off from some of the ship's key systems. Should have been better prepared. It's not the first outbreak we've had. Back in my dad's day, an epidemic flooded the ship after a meteor storm. There were riots and people getting sick, but we got through it. We rebuilt the farms, people got medicine and recovered. This is different. The council has initiated martial law. The ship's under curfew, and anyone found to be infected is locked up in the quarantine zones. They say it's for the greater good. I don't know anymore. I can't think straight. If the sickness killing us all wasn't bad enough, the council just gave the order. Someone flicked a switch and they vented it all. Ring A, C, the med bays, the holding bays, all of it. Anywhere there was a sign of infection, hundreds of people sucked out into space. Hundreds more suffocated with no air. For the greater to do if we got planetside. I'm 5th generation. All I know is the ship, the council, the laws. And I know that going down to an unknown planet would likely be the death of us all. Besides, it'll never happen. The council won't allow it. There is only one way off this ship.
They thought they had eradicated it. We all thought they had. We fought for the greater good. We existed here for the greater good. We mourned the lost ones for the greater good. Council made peace for the greater good. We exist. We remember. We mourn. All for the greater good. 20 years we have existed. But you can't kill this. It hides. It retreats and mutates and comes at you again. The same, but different. Stronger, more deadly. Now there is nothing left. No people, no council, no laws. Only the sickness. I record this as a warning. Do not board this ship. It is dead. Mourn those lost and remember, but do not set foot on board this ship. For the greater good, greater good, greater good, greater good.
Okay, guys. Apparently this Federation ship had its problems and a half. Apparently it passed an inhabitable world sometime earlier. We're gonna go to it. Apparently did not, what I understand, and next one they were going to, and apparently they didn't make it that far. Seems like the council didn't make it, and apparently a disease got outbreaked again and got stronger, and it apparently eradicated them. Apparently that whole ship is contagious too. Pretty bad. Seems like these people try to vent a lot of stuff out into space to solve the problem, too. Weird to think that. It seems like they had a very strict government in it, and I feel like for some reason, it could just be me, but I feel like they're doing something like Fallout, where have these Federation ships being made. They have their problems, and I think they're trying to test. I don't know. Apparently, there's a mutation in there that would go away, and come back stronger. Eventually, eradicated them all. But yeah, the Odysseus didn't make it. So we're gonna go to our next one, guys, and I might clip it in with this one after I edit it. I had a lot of interruptions and stuff, so bear with me, and I will get to the next one. Till then, see you on the next one. Hey guys, how it going? This is Yara Spark. We're back here in Elite Dangerous on another Generation Ship video. I don't know if I'm going to be attaching this to the clip I did before, but if not, this will be its own video also, so expect them to both be separate or together. Either way, it's going to be good. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Thetis, or Thetis, however you want to say it. I don't know anything about this ship, and I can say it definitely looks different than the other ships so far we've seen, but they all look different in their own little ways. I'm curious of how many designs there are for the generation ships and how many more there are out there. If there is any more that I have not covered yet, guys, please put them down in the comments. It definitely helps, since navigating the forums could be a bit of a trouble. So just having direct access to it would make this a whole lot faster. If not, keep up with it as much as I can on my own. Let's see if we can get the comm logs off of this ship and see what happened to this one. I will go over here in a second where find this ship at. Actually, I can do it now real quick. It's in the Nefertem system, and you have to be at near the 6th planet of the solar system, and it'll be right there next to it, orbiting it, so not too hard to find. How many are there? 1 of 5. There's 5 on this ship too. Nice. Three of 5. They kind of follow the same pattern though on how their placement of which each one they are. That last 2 generation ships we found, guys, were very interesting and very troublesome. Especially that the 3rd ship, definitely the most weirdest. What is actually on this side? How about that? Need the 5th one. Okay guys, let's do what we've been doing, take a step back and listen to these comm logs.
Still all quiet out here in the black. Just had our very first 9th gen child born on ship. That takes the current population to 17,401. Other than that, nothing out of the ordinary. Apart from reports from some residents at the northern end of C deck. They've heard some kind of strange whispering sound coming from their apartment comms unit. I'm sure it's nothing, but I've dispatched a member of tech to investigate. We have an emergency situation on board. Some kind of epidemic. It's driving people insane. I've managed to source it to a digital signal that keeps broadcasting within the comms array. It started on C deck, but now the entire population of Deck C to F have been massacred. They just went crazy and started killing each other. I've isolated the signal, so it's stopped for now. Just trying to identify the source. It should be easy enough to delete the beacon if I can find the right frequency. I want to know what the message says, but I'm just too scared to listen. I've done it. I've managed to decrypt the signal and identify the source. But it's even more confusing than I thought. The signal originates from an uninhabited planet we passed 15 light years ago. Who sent it and how it managed to infect the comms array, I have no idea. That's the good news. The bad news is I heard the message. I was trying to run it through the translator and I forgot the speaker was on. It's the same message relayed again and again and again. It's more a whisper than anything else. It says, kill them all. Blood. Blood everywhere. It's spread on the walls. People have started writing words in it, but it's a script I can't identify. I'm alone now on the comms deck. Pearson was the last one with me, but I had to stab him in the throat to stop him. Stop him. I can't remember what I had to stop him doing, but he's dead now. I can hear people out there. Some of them are still walking around. Some of them are barely breathing. I have to find them. I have to silence them. I have to...
Well, kinda had a more interesting way of how these died. Kinda worried that most of these generation ships had these problems. I'm wondering why these generation ships have so many problems with the people. I still feel like this is like a Fallout vault system thing that they're doing. Like, it's the only reason that makes sense. I mean, there's a lot of things out in space that could happen. Supposedly, they've got a signal from an inhabitable planet 15 light seconds ago. So, I'm not too sure. I don't know how far the ship has been free floating, but I feel like it's probably something in the system. There is nothing inhabitable planet other than this one that you can land on, but it's way too close. Unless you got closer to it. But I'm not really for sure. It sounds like basically all of the people zombified kind of lost their minds. I'm not for sure what they did to these people to make them go insane. I'm wondering if that has something to do with the future of, like, maybe they have some kind of bionic wear or something that mess with it. Very strange one compared to the other ones. Not quite as dramatic, but still as creepy. Please tell me what you guys think of this, because one that's kind of puzzled me. Love to read them down in the comments, and any other ships that have been found, tell me also. I do appreciate it. And if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe. It does help the channel, and it helps you keep up with future content. Until then, guys, catch you on the next one. See y'all.